and Chintu go to their auntie Isha's place. In India, auntie is called Mausi. Isha Mausi, we are here to celebrate Diwali with you, they say. Mausi welcomes them with warm hugs. The kids ask, Mausi, why is Diwali called the Festival of Lights? Let me tell you the story of Diwali, Mausi says. Once upon a time, there was a famous king named Ram. We see him over here. Ram had to live in a forest for 14 years with his queen Sita and his brother Lakshman. One day, an evil king named Ravan went to Ram's house in the forest. Ravan was known to have 10 heads. So we don't see the 10 heads in this picture, but he was known to have multiple heads. Sita was the only one at home. Ravan took Sita away with him. She did not want to go with him, so he took her against her wishes. Once Ram found out, he got together with an army of monkeys, and that's where Hanuman was. And then he went to Ravan's place to get Sita. Ram had to be very brave. He went all the way to Ravan's house and got Sita back. Ram then came back to his palace with Sita and Lakshman. On that day, people decorated the entire city with lots of lights to welcome them. This day is celebrated as Diwali. You see the beautiful rangoli here and the diyas. So let's look at the first day of Diwali. Why do we celebrate and what is it called? The first day is called Dhanteras. Maya and Neil jump out of bed. They can't wait to start the day. The kids see Mausi decorating the whole house. Mausi, is today a special day? Neil asks. Yes, Neil, we celebrate Diwali for 5 days. Today is the first day of Diwali, Mausi says. We call the first day of Diwali Dhanteras. Everyone buys new pots and pans or even jewelry, Mausi says. Let's all go to the store now. So Dhanteras is about buying metals. So it is considered auspicious to buy any kind of metal, and that's why the pots, pans or jewelry. Maya, Neil and Chintu jump up. They're excited. Let's go shopping. Maya, Neil, Chintu and Mausi walk through the market. Every shop is decorated. Mausi takes them to her favorite store and buys a pan. Mausi comes up with a fun idea. Diwali is a time to eat lots of sweets. Let's make some sweets in this new pan. What a great idea. We already see the sweets here. I think that's what gave Mausi the idea. Day 2. Choti Diwali. The next morning, Mausi grabs her new pan. She mixes and pours and fries and smiles. She makes sweets for everyone. Maya and Neil wake up. They smell something delicious. I bet it's the sweet she's getting ready in the new pot. Have some Diwali sweets, Mausi says. The kids eat round laddus. They gobble up rectangular burfis. That's over here. Yum, Maya says. Yum, Neil says. Looks like they're having fun. Mausi says today is the second day of Diwali. It is called Choti Diwali or Mini Diwali. Mausi sets colored powder on the floor. Kids, to celebrate Choti Diwali, let's make a rangoli. What's that, Maya asks. It's a cool pattern, Mausi says. We draw it with colored powder. We love to draw and paint, the kids say. They draw a purple and orange and red rangoli where people come into the house. It's beautiful, Chintu says. He dances around the circle. Do you see the tiny squirrel? That's Chintu. Look at the beautiful rangoli. So most of the times the rangoli is set at the entrance of the door. So it's just a way to welcome guests, welcome prosperity, welcome God. So it just marks the entrance of a lot of Indian houses. Day 3, Diwali. The big day is here. Happy Diwali, kids, Mausi says. Let's decorate the house. Mausi sets out trays with clay lamps or diyas. So they've started decorating the house with diyas. So as soon as sun starts setting, that's when the diyas need to be set out. So it is said that the diyas light up the way for Goddess Lakshmi to enter your house. The kids carefully pour oil into each of the diyas. Mausi lights them with a candle. The house starts to shine like a star. Oh, Maya says. Ah, Neil says. It's beautiful, Chintu whispers. It does look beautiful, doesn't it? Today we dress up in new clothes, Mausi says. This is Lakshmi, the goddess of money, wealth. Some people in India pray to her on Diwali. Boom, crack, whoosh! What is happening, Mossy? The kids ask. The fireworks have started, Mossy says. Let's run up to the roof and watch. The kids dash upstairs with Chintu. So on the day of Diwali, traditionally a lot of fireworks are lit. These days, because of pollution, there is a lot of talk about there aren't as many fireworks as there used to be, but it's symbolic. Colorful fireworks explode in the sky. Boom, crack, whoosh! Oh, Maya says. Ah, Neil says. It's beautiful, Chintu says. Look at the sky. It's all lit up in beautiful colors. Day 4, Sal Mubarak. Sal Mubarak, kid, Mossy says. And what is that, Mossy? The kids ask. It means Happy New Year. Some people in India celebrate this day as their New Year. Look at all the presents, Maya says. Who are they for? Neil asks. Mossy smiles big. They're for you. Even Chintu gets a box of nuts. So it's tradition to exchange gifts, however small or big it might be, and it's just a way to observe Diwali. Day 5, Bhai Dooj. Today is the last and 5th day of Diwali, Mossy says. Today is Bhai Dooj. On this day, brothers and sisters promise to take care of each other. Our neighbors' kids are going to celebrate. Let's join them. Look, they're still in the festive spirit. She's decorating some pots. He's doing some craft. Next door, they meet a little girl and her brother. The little girl picks up a plate with red paste on it. That red paste is called kumkum, Mossy says. The girl puts her finger in the paste. She draws a dot on her brother's forehead called tika. Her brother gives her a warm hug and a gift. So that's the little plate. And she's putting the tika. Diwali is over. It is time for the kids to head back to Chicago. They surprise Mossy with a gift box. A gift for me? I must open it right away, Mossy says. She is delighted. Inside, Mossy finds a painting of her lighting a diya. Thank you, kids. This is a perfect gift, Mossy says. She gives them all a big hug, even Chintu. Wow, that was one amazing adventure, Maya says. Yes, we learned so much about Diwali. It is one of our favorite festivals now, Neil says. Chintu nods. He does a happy squirrel dance. We cannot wait for our next adventure. We wonder where that will be. Until then, namaste. I hope you enjoyed the book, and I hope this puts you in the Diwali spirit and gets you all ready for all the little traditions and rituals that will follow in the upcoming days. Happy Diwali to all of you once again. Thank you.